Hey everybody, how's it going? It's day 20. It's our HIIT day, high intensity interval training. So that means we are going to be hitting up high intensity on an interval cycle, meaning that the whole thing won't be heart rate central, but we're going to be spiking the heart rate and then letting it recover and then spiking again. So incorporated into our kind of plyometrics, we're going to be using Tabattas for our heart rate sets. You can go ahead and kind of bring your arms up and we'll go through some stretches and warm-ups while talking us through. So we're going to have a couple rounds of core and then we're going to go through Tabattas, which is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for 8 rounds. So 4 minutes of our high intensity sets. And then we'll have another set of core and then a new Tabata round. And we'll see how it goes. All right, widen your legs. Just bring your arms all the way down. Stretch over those feet and then bend into one leg and then the other, one leg and the other. Check in with those hips, your back. Get your core going strong. All right, widen your feet out and we'll take a few twists. So sit into a low squat. Sit back on those heels. Plant one hand and twist the other. Go 10 total, 5 each side. 3. Get that core going strong. 4 and 5. Okay, come up. We'll go through a few squats. Drop down, stand up. Sit back on those heels, line your knees with toes. We're going to be doing some squat jumpy type things soon, so make sure we're ready and geared up for that. Okay, let's just add in a little knee tug. So you'll squat and march, squat and march. Belly hold strong. Sit those hips. One more. Okay, let's head to the back of our mat. And we're going to hinge over the legs again. Walk ourselves out into a downward facing dog. Walk those hands forward. Nice big spread open fingertips. Drive your chest back to your thighs. Feel everything engage. The back, the belly, not the neck. Stretch to those hamstrings. And then bring your chest forward so the shoulders end up over the wrists. Grab a quick little plank. Inhale back. Exhale, come forward into your plank. Then drop your knees, hinge back into your child's pose. Okay, so we are going to start off with 20 reps of a bicycle crunch and then 20 reps of a bear tap. So your bicycle, you rest your head and hands. You drive that low back into the ground as always, or at least toward it. So tightening that whole rib cage around, right? Keep the core flexed the whole time. Then you're going to attach opposite elbow to knee. I'm not going to run it too super fast, but not too super slow either. I'm going to hit 40 reps total, 20 each side. If your head doesn't come up off the ground, if that doesn't work for your shoulders and neck and things going on there, just keep your head on the ground and extend your legs back and forth without the twist, still just focusing on the core. You'll still feel it, I promise. And then this is a bear tap. So as long as it works for you, you're going to curl those toes under, bring your toes or your knees up off the ground so your shins are parallel to the ground. And you're going to tap opposite hand and knee toward one another. Again, we're going to do 40 reps total, 20 each side. And then we're going to do that whole round for 2 sets. If that doesn't work for you, you can either do a bird dog, so extend opposite arm and leg and tuck, or you can hold your bear. You can tap your toes. Maybe it's just not working for you, or to get every 2 appendages, your knee and hand off the ground might be too much. So feel free to adjust and make it work for you. You can also hit up a cat-cow, round your back and flex through your core that way. Okay, let's do it, my friends. Lie on your back, rest your head in the hands. So we want to make our head heavy. So the hands are there to help support, tucking the chin, but then already you should feel flexion through the core. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's your pace. Remember, focus what you're here for. 10. Tighten through the belly. 15. Try to push that leg way far away from you. 19. 20. So as opposed to this, keeping your legs tight, get that leg straight out and away. All right. Big wide fingertips. Curl your toes under. Flatten through the back. And then go. 1. Again, we want that core. Mine's already lit up. Try to keep your knees under the hips. So not too far forward, not too far back. Shoulders over those wrists. That's about 10, 12, 13. Keep it going. 19 and 20. My abs were very sore actually from the banded day that we did. Our banded bug and buttocks. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 10. Tighten through that belly. Drive it deep. 18, 19, 20. Whew. Flip it over. Spread through those fingertips. Curl the toes under. Grab the core. Here we go. 1, 2. Minimal hip movement. Try to keep your triceps pulled back toward your thighs. Your thighs. 11. 16. 19. 20. Whew. All right. Well done, well done. So now we're going to hit up our first Tabata. It's going to be a 180-degree jump squat. So if you don't jump, that's fine, but I'm still going to have you kind of move your legs. So 180, squat, jump 180, and back. Otherwise, squat, step. I want you to go faster. So yeah, squat, step, come back up, squat, step. I want you to get your up and down every time. Then the next time you'll go to the other side. It'll build. Okay, 8 rounds, 180 degrees. You can also just hit a regular jump squat if doing the twist doesn't work for you. The goal is to get the heart rate up. So that's what we're going for. Line your knees and toes. This, I think, burns the legs a lot more than your regular jump squat. You have to jump just a little higher. Time. Whew. All right. I jumped to my left last time. This time I'll try my right. Here we go. Make sure you're dropping those hips. You got it. Time. Whew. 2 down. 6 to go. Here we go. There's your time, in case you didn't hear it. 3, and go. Come on, push through. Legs on fire. That's good. Time. Whew. Halfway. 3, 2, and go. Time. 3, 2, and go. Work for your break. Make sure you need it and deserve it. Time. And go. Come on. 4, 3, time. Holy smokes. Ready, and go. Last set. Time. Oh. Legs feel noodly. That's good. Whew. Heart rate's up. That's good too. Whatever works for you. We're going to get our recovery and then go into our next core round. All right. Lie on your back. Take a quick little figure 4 stretch. Ankle over the opposite knee. Flex both feet. Pull into the chest. 3, 2, and switch. Other side. Ankle crosses over the opposite knee. Pull into that chest. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we have 2 sets again of our next core work. Man, my inner thighs on that one. I like it. Okay, low back. I'm going to do a runner sit-up. So depending on how your core is and where your development is in your core, it's more about getting the work into the abdomen and into those transverse muscles, especially as you twist, than it is, I don't want it in your hip flexors. So you only roll back as far as you can, pull knee to elbow, opposite knee to elbow, or just twist. Tuck, hinge back, and twist. Otherwise, you find your range, pull opposite knee to elbow. We want to resist the drop back, 20 each side. And then we're going to get our side plank hip dips. Set up your side plank. So when you set it up, elbow under shoulder, bend your knees a bit because you're going to need that little bit of length and space to get your hips up. If your feet are too far away, then you're too spread out. Then you're going to drop and lift. You can drop your top leg over if you'd like. You can put your bottom knee under if you'd like. If none of those work, come to your hands and knees, and you're going to pinch shoulder to hip, getting those obliques again. All right, 2 rounds, 40 total. Lower back, 1. So different than our bicycle crunch because our back is up off the ground, or coming up off the ground. 6. Get your low back into the ground though. Feel like your belly's scooping. 10. 15. 19. 20. Okay, side plank or your alternate. Get that height. If you need the top hand for a little help on the ground, that's fine. 5. 8. Not too fast, but not too slow. 13. 18. 19. 20. Roll. Hips stay up. 1, 2. 15. 19. 20. Okay, back into those runners. 1, 2. Try your best not to throw the arms to help you get up. 9. 10. Keep the tuck where you want it. In that belly, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. 17. 18. Last one. Got way slower. All right. Side plank dips. Start on your second side this time. 2. 6. Check in with your hips and make sure they're going straight up and down. That top hip isn't rolling forward or back. 18, 19, 20. Second side. 16, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Our next Tabata is a tuck jump. All right, so my heart rate's still a little elevated. Whew. So tuck jump, use those arms, swing your knees up in front. Otherwise, you can squat and march up in front, or you can high knees. You also, doesn't have to be super high. Swing those knees Just pull them up in front just a teeny bit, and you'll develop that ability. Use the core, bring those knees up in front. It'll definitely challenge your heart rate. Ready? And go. Ah, I didn't even make it the first 20. There's your time. Holy cow. It's going to be a long 4 minutes. It's okay. And go. Rather get my knees higher. 3, 2, and 1. All right. You all are seeing me max out. Here we go. Time. 3 down. Check them off. Make it happen. And go. Four seconds. Halfway. Go. Oh no. 3, 2, go. Six seconds. Time. Ready? Go. Three, 2, 1. Wow. And go. Time. Oh man. Whew. Wow. So good. Yeah, that's it's up there. Alrighty. Our last core set. Take a little break. We have a hover plank and a Ticktock plank. I was a little concerned that our only 2 Tabattas wouldn't be enough to push us to get that high level heart rate. But maybe mentally, because I only knew there were two, I pushed it. So I hope you did too. Whew. Okay, hover planks. We are going to be hitting up 20 hovers forward and back. If you don't hover plank, whew, then I'm going to have you hit up a down dog plank. I think that works for some people. Down dog to plank, just like this. Or you can hit up another bird dog. I'm going to have you hit that again. And then after your hover, so it's a body saw. I guess I should call it a body saw. That's normally what I call it. Start back, hover forward and back, keeping your hips low. And then your Ticktock is here from your plank position, rotating side to side. And if you don't do a Ticktock, you can do a dead bug. So you lie on your back and extend opposite arm and leg, pulling that low back down to the ground. Okay, so we're not going to go too fast on the saw. There's a tendency to run it really quickly. All right, so start with your shoulders back behind the elbows and then push forward. 1, tuck your tailbone and feel the core doing the work. 3, 4, 6. Should be tougher in the front pose. Wrap around your thighs, your glutes, your core. 10, 11, 'Stuff like today, it's great to build stamina, conditioning, cardio. Definitely building strength in the core and the legs. But we can't forget about our weightlifting. So don't worry, it'll come back next week. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Take a little break. Puppy dog pose. Your butt's in the air, arms way out in front. Okay, and then either your dead bug or Ticktock. Shoulders up past your elbow creases. Tuck that tailbone again. 1, 2. $14. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your tailbone. Here's 20. Another little break. All right, hover plank. Here we go. Start either a little in front or a little behind, or you're doing a bird dog. Tuck it in. The more that you can get your glutes tucked on this one, the better off you'll be feeling it in that low belly. 8, 9, halfway. 'Find the front of the belly, not the shoulders, so find the belly. You have to force it to happen. 18, 19, 20. You should need a break by now. If not, you need to figure out how to push your effort level, your pace, your range. For me, on those tuck jumps, I could keep it up if I kept my knees lower. But if I was tucking them up high, shot my heart rate through the roof. That's what we want. Okay, TikToks or your dead bug. This is it, then we'll stretch. 1, 2, 3. Same thing here as with your body saw. Tuck that tailbone to feel the front of the belly. Then you feel your obliques side to side. 5, 4, 2, 1. Well done. Okay. Curl your toes under, behind. Then leave your butt up in the air and push your chest down to the ground. Set your elbows so they're just a little away from, stretch out away from your shoulders. And then as you kind of lean back, you should feel that stretch through the back and shoulders. Gotta roll them down, tuck them in. Go ahead and still gently contract the core. All right. Up onto your hands. Take your right leg out to the side. Set the full sole of the foot on the ground. Then kind of gently sit those hips back. And then pull your toes so that it's pointing up at the ceiling. Again, sit those hips back. Nice work. Bring that right leg forward. We're going to set up our pigeon. So cross it all the way to the left side of the mat. Walk the outside of your right shin onto the ground. And then lower your hips so that they're facing the ground, squared off. That pelvis. Lean around, shift your hips, shift your body, your upper body. Find that stretch that feels good for you. Everybody's body is a little bit different, different dimensions. Okay, different framework. So find those little shifts that helps you get stretch you want. Okay, your toe's going to come out. Foot, left foot out to the side. Sit back on that right heel. Try to keep the sole of your foot on the ground. And then roll your toe up. And keep pushing that underneath side of the leg, that hamstring toward the ground. I'd love to hear from you today. I've had great feedback as far as just responses from our HIIT days. I think I want to know I'm not alone in getting extremely smoked and gassed. So let me know either A, I'm falling apart, I need to pick up my A game, eat better, sleep better, something, or it's tough for us all, which is good. This is our tough, challenging day that we're wanting to find. Okay, and lower down. Level off those hips. I think I must have been compensating somewhere on my right side. My knee is a little unhappy. I was kind of feeling it in those tuck jumps. So hitting the roller later, something kind of started barking at you. Look into it, address it, figure it out. Try your best not to stop doing what you were doing, but just adjust. Find where maybe we were compensating. Landing too heavy on that side. Okay, legs straight out in front. Hinge over. See how close you can get your chest over those legs. Good old straight leg, forward fold, flexibility assessment right here. All right. Another week down. Next week, we're going to just change up which muscle group we're hitting which day. So let's see, day 21, we're going to start off with legs. So hopefully you have a couple days here in between to give your legs a break. And we're going to keep good times rolling. Okay, can't wait to hear from you. Have a wonderful day.